can't fear him no more. Can't scare it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, what you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. Paralyzed, the box and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of...
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
First down, here's Dak. Caught, Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10, Prescott. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Get out of here!
Coming from the Texans, that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Yeah, there we go.
Another throw for Prescott. On him quick, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
Prescott here from the gun. season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Two-J. Hey, uno. Hey.
1st down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 19 taxes.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Toss, this is Noel. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Again, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here's Stroud again. Complete out to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Offense in the hurry up here. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another give here to Genty. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
47. Yeah, here we go.
From the 47. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal.
Genty again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Will find in his back, Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They have themselves another first and 10. Here's Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh,
First and 10, around to Mixon. Gets to space right side. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up now for 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. He'll get this to Tucker. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah!
Now Dak to throw. Near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
18.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Working quickly here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Here comes the final play of our first half. Stroud completes it quick. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Stroud to throw again on second. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Offense set for a first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, hey.
Again, Stroud. Throwing the out route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31.
2J. 18. Outside.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It's his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing again is down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
47. Yeah. There we go. All right, kill. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Flush down now to his left. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They motion Tucker over left. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Go to 54.
Throwing again, Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. Called in, again it's Bowers. He has the touchdown. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. One's cut along the left sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Okay. 18. What's that? 11. Hey, check on more.
1st down, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Connects on the crosser. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the is! And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right.
Throw right side. Dell has it. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the third. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dak off the play fake. Called in left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First and 10, Prescott. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield, working the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
What you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. I think. Hey, kill. What do you think?
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
This coordinator tries to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. Under. We're going to 53.
They're going to run it with Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. All right, short and market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans with a little more work to do to win it here. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Buggy. Hey, Uno.
Looking to throw. Caught. This is Nolan. They get 35 out of that one. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
On the quick. Whoa. 18. What's that?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
18. What's that?
It's Mixon on second down. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's that?
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hip rock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Already. Why Tony? 18.
Throwing now. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got it first and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Already.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Mixon. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a
to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gonna approach the dog with some bump. They go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all go, man.